Hello dear students, welcome to online computer class. I am Mansi Mukherjee, your computer teacher. One request to you, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel and keep on posting your comments, your queries. I feel very happy when I see your comments and answering them, and do motivate other classmates also to do the same. Let's begin our today's topic. Let's start class 7th, revision 2 of chapter function in Excel. As you already know, this is a practical based chapter. So mostly thing I will be telling you through the Excel sheet only. So without wasting time, let's go to Excel sheet. This is what Excel sheet you all know, where I have try to create the student marks record, right? English, Hindi, Maths, SST, all your subjects are there with the respective marks, names are there, roll number. Now I will show you what is the advantage of Excel, why we are using this. This is what Excel sheet. One thing before I tell you the simplest thing how to rename the Excel sheet, go to sheet 1, right click on rename, and we will write class 7 since we are creating the 7th record, right? And this is what, again ribbon, this is quick access toolbar. I have already explained all these things to you. Fine. Now see, suppose I want the total of all these things, right? I want the total of all the numbers, student marks. So first select the row, and here please look, here auto sum option is there now. All other options are also there, average, count number, maximum, minimum, everything is there. Click on sum, total marks will get printed here, right? Will show here total of all this. Now for next, you need not again select this. What you can do, you can drag this and the formula will get copied. Fine. Automatically total will get calculated. I repeat, first select this cell whose total you want. You want the total of all these things, right? English, Hindi, all the marks here, right? Select this first, go to auto sum, click on sum. Your total will get calculated. For rest of the total, what you should do, you just have to drag this slide. Fine. Now how to calculate average? Again select this, go to auto sum, average is there, click on average will get calculated. Fine. We have to select till this. Now drag from here, the average of all the numbers will calculate. From this option you can calculate average, sum, you can count the numbers, it will show the number of columns, right? Maximum among this selected cell and minimum will show minimum. You can click on more functions if you want other functions to be used, right? Now one thing that I want to tell you and show you, concatenation operator. It works on text data. How it works? Suppose there is a name, say Aditi. You have written Aditi in which address? This is D and this is 10, right? And here you are writing, suppose Aditi Jain. Now how concatenation operator work, I show you. Here, look here, the selected cell, this is called active cell. Here I will show you how concatenation work. What is the address of this cell? Select this, press ampersand sign and then select this one, right? First select this and then this one. Then click enter. Aditi Jain. It will concatenate the two texts. Concatenation means it will join two text data. Am I clear? Now let's let's now show you how library functions work. Fine. So in the library function we will learn how to calculate LCM and upper. Before I calculate LCM, I show you upper. See here, upper function. For upper function, first of all you have to go to formula tab, then from there click on text option. Fine. First we have to select the text, okay, then here upper option will be there. Click on upper. You have to type the text and click enter. It has converted into upper case, means capital letter. Have you seen how upper function work? Now I am clear with upper function. Now I just tell you LCM, how LCM has been calculated. See, I will be calculating the LCM of say these three numbers or what. For that we have to select. We will calculating the LCM of these three. That is mass and trio. Here you can find the LCM option. Click on LCM. The number you want to calculate the LCM you have to select. Suppose 97 is one number. Whatever the number you want to check the LCM, you can find out. Click on OK. Your LCM will get calculated. Fine. Once again I am showing, please see here. Click here. Click on LCM option from here. In the formula tab only, click on mass and trio and then go to LCM. Right. Here you can select the number whose LCM you want to calculate. Fine. Then click on OK. Your LCM will get calculated. This is the way Excel is used. Fine. Now my dear students, I would like to discuss one more thing. I hope working with Excel is now clear. How functions are applicable, upper function, LCM function, right? Now one thing I want to tell you, cell reference. What is cell reference? Address of the cell. There are basically three type of cell references are there. Relative cell reference, absolute cell reference and mixed cell reference. Relative, by default cell reference is relative cell reference. All the cell references are relative only by default, right? It does not have this dollar sign. Only the address of the cell A1 that I was telling you now when we were doing concatenations, right? Absolute cell reference are those cell reference which have dollar sign. And mixed cell reference are written in a specific manner that refers to the specific row or column. One interesting thing about this cell is this mixed cell reference is we can press F4 in the formula bar to use mixed cell reference. By default all the cell references are relative, but if you want to use absolute or mixed, then we have to make it. How? We can input dollar sign here, then it will work as a absolute cell reference. Clear? I hope things are quite clear to you, and if there is any kind of doubt or misunderstanding, you please let me know through comment box also, or fine. So thank you and have a nice day.